welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded at any point over the last 3 weeks. I have recorded videos, but they didn't turn out particularly great. The first one I recorded very late at night while my son was asleep, and I was a little bit drunk, so that looks like this. And the second one I recorded last week in my new tavern shed thing that I built. It was very, very cold and I messed up quite a few times, and that looks like this. So there you go. Okay, well, thank you all very much for being patient and waiting for a video. I do have one here now, and I am definitely going to record one and bring it out today. Let me start off by saying I have a Patreon now. So if anyone is crazy enough and generous enough to want to support me in making these videos, I could really do with some new equipment, like the laptop. That thing is driving me absolutely nuts because it's very, very slow and I really need a new one. Regardless, if anyone wants to support me, you'll find the link to my Patreon down below. When you join the Patreon, you will find behind the scenes stuff and posts that I will update regularly. I haven't recently for my one Patreon. Thank you very much for that, Admiral. I really, really appreciate that. So I'd just be really, really grateful if you did. It would mean a huge amount to me. So today I'm going to do two things. One is I've never completely done one completely long piece. Now, as much as I have learnt a few long pieces, it's a little difficult for me to actually play them in front of a camera. Now, I can sit here and I can play the mandolin for hours on end and rarely make a mistake. I do it in front of camera and the pressure there to not mess up, because then I have to re-record it. It's a pain in the bum. So I'm giving myself a bit of a challenge today. I've given myself, I think it's 9 songs that I've put back to back, and I'm going to do a compilation, and I'm going to string them all together, and hopefully I manage to do it right once. It's going to be really irritating if I manage to get into the 9th song and then mess up and have to start again, but that's the plan today. The second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take you out to my shed, where the sound quality will suddenly take a massive dip because I only have this microphone and it's attached to my laptop and I can't really run around into the garden with that. Now, I did have a microphone to go on top of the camera, but this happened. That's what I've been using. I don't need it anymore, so that's not an option anymore. So I've only got the terrible microphone from the camera that I am going to be using as I give you a quick tour of my new tavern, which at some point I will start recording in there. Most of these tunes you'll have heard me play before. There's one in there that you haven't, but see if you can tell me what it is. Okay then. This is where the editing starts. Still managed to mess that up at the end. Well, you know what? That was actually better than the couple of times I recorded before that. So I would sit and record it again and make sure I got it all perfect, but there are several reasons why I won't. One, I do realise that this is a learning channel for me, so showing my mistakes isn't necessarily a problem. That you got the gist of what I was trying to put across there. I may still have to practice on it. B, a lot of it is nervousness in front of a camera. Now, there's literally no one else in the room here, and I'm talking to a piece of technology. But I know that I need to be able to get it right, and that puts pressure on me, which is really annoying, because I can sit and play for hours without making a mistake. The moment I get a camera in front of me, that's it. If my wife comes and sits in front of me, and that causes a problem. Thirdly, battery's running out on the camera, and it would take ages for it to recharge, which brings me to my fourth problem, which is that I don't have a lot of time to be able to record my videos on Monday mornings, which is when I typically do my recording. I can't record at any other time during the week. I have to record when the kids are out of the house, and when the wife isn't around, and at a time when the dog's asleep and not making a ridiculous amount of noise. And it's slowly approaching the time where I'm not really going to be able to record anymore. So, this is what we've got. So, I hope you can see that hopefully I'm progressing. I went back and watched my first couple of videos from... what week are we in now? 9? No, we're not even week 9, are we? Like episode 9? So it must be like 12, 13 weeks ago. And the amount that I've progressed is impressive. I'm proud of how much I've progressed. So I'll take what I can get at this point. Right, okay. Now, I said that I promised that I would show you my shed, my tavern. So we're going to go and do that while I still have some battery. So the audio is going to change quite drastically at this point. Hey. Hello there. Right. So you can probably still hear me quite well because I'm still next to the whatchamacallit jigging the robbery. And now it's about to go. So heading on into my tavern. Okay, so my camera died, as I knew it would. Luckily, I actually managed to get some recording, although I should imagine that the volume is probably a lot better. So I am in my shed. Let's give you another look round. Here we go. This is my tavern, as it were, my own private tavern. It's called the Rum Hammock. So let's show you around. So we've got scampi flavour fries. We've got the old mandolin. This is Edward. He has pride of place. He's from Assassin's Creed 4, in case you don't know. I have these things custom made because drinking before noon doesn't make you an alcoholic, it makes you a pirate. It is just very fitting for me. Okay, so these are pork scratchings. For those of you in America, that's really crispy pig skin, and they're delicious. All right, traditional pub snack. Will not hear a word about them. Had to be in here. Okay, so here we have my drinks. Yeah, so I did have a lot more alcohol behind there, but being a pirate and having your own bar mean that you tend to drink through a lot of your alcohol. But rest assured, they do work. That's some coffee, dead man's fingers. See, all fills up. It's all very clever. Cheers. Oh, lovely. Right. Yeah, so this is my little bar. Can I put you somewhere? So this is my bar. Fantastic. Well, so as I said at the beginning of the video, I have a Patreon. Please check it out in the link down below. That will be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I mean, I wish that some of you could come and see me in my bar, the Rum Hammock, my tiny little shed tavern. I wonder if I can get it called the smallest tavern in the world. Interesting. I hope to see you all next week. Oh, lovely.